Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Marcus, fellow compadres speaking. Market Beast edition, of course. Today, we're going to go over a special request. We're going to take a look at MVIS. Take a look at this symbol, do a macroscopic look to see if we can understand a direction here in the markets. And, of course, give my opinion, which is useless at times. So, yeah, if that piques your interest, be sure to stick around till the end here, guys. So without further ado, let's just dive into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's October the 26th, 2020. The previous close of MVIS is going to be $2.54, up about 4.1% for the day. Okay. So I took a brief look at this. I have not been following this instrument, but I got a special request for it, and I would like to first and foremost point out the fact that this instrument has not been that very friendly to the buying interest in the market. I'll say that right off the bat. Ever since 97 came out, it started out at about $47 and got as high as about, $508. And ever since then, I mean, it has been nothing short of catastrophe. I mean, just down, 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 and more down. And you know what I'm going to say next. Down. Okay? I mean, this thing got as low as, let's see, how low did this thing get? Low of 15 cents. Ouch, man. So just imagine you bought this thing in, I don't know, what was it, like 2000 or whatever, and you bought it like $400, and your portfolio went all the way down to 15 cents per share. God. Oh, man, bless your heart if you held all the way down. So let's just go ahead and pull up the lines that I've identified. These are the 3-month candles that we're looking here, guys. So here's what I have identified on the chart as important levels of resistance, potentially, and support. So let's just reveal the lines. All right, I like to keep my charts very simple as I possibly can. And what you're looking at here is a green line as a potential support level at $1.22 and a potential resistance level at about $2. And we can even move that up a little bit. I can see that. Hang on, guys. Let me just adjust that really quickly. Something like that we can do. Yeah, that's fine. So like 269, 258. Yeah, a couple cents off. So we're going to stick with this one for now. 269. So if the price were to get trapped within this range and just kind of, continue to be range bound here, bouncing between $1.22 up to 269, that wouldn't surprise me. I don't mean to piss off any bulls. I'm not saying the price is going down to $1.22. It's obviously broken above that level, and it appears that the price is headed to the upside. Yes, in hindsight here, that's how it looks. Okay. I don't want to piss off any bulls. I'm not saying the price is going to $1.22. I'm saying this because if we just scroll back in history here and look left, you'll notice that the reason that I put the green line there is because of the touch points. Just multiple touch points you see here. In April 2012, we first touched that level. We got another touch point in 2013 in October. We got a really nice bounce off that level in January 2014. I mean, you see it, guys. It bounces up. It comes down. That's the reason why I identified this level as pretty important support. Okay, 2016, same thing. Bounced again. Tremendous move to the upside. However, it was a lower high. If you can see that. And that was the line in the sand. They made a move up, and then it came back down to that line, closed below it, and just catastrophe. I mean, it was really, really bad, dude. I mean, I'm not sure why this thing didn't go to zero, honestly. But that's the reason. I just wanted to point out the reason why I've identified this as a pretty important level of support or important level of interest. I guess you can say that. But we're well above that level. So let's not say that we're going to ever visit that again, although it's possible, believe it or not. But I'm going to assume that the next level that needs to break above in order for the buying interest to have a clear shot at, let's see, as far as I can see, everything's clear all the way up to like $6. I don't see why this thing can't move to the upside and have a conservative move up to $6 from the current level. That's going to be a nice profit of about, let's see, about 137% approximately. So that's something that's worth looking forward to. but we have to close a 3-month or a monthly candle's body above $2.60, $2.50, somewhere around that range, and hold. That's very important, because if the price action cannot hold above that level, then this instrument will probably subject to any price levels below that level. And I just illustrated here what happens if the price is stuck below $2.69. It typically gets a revisit at this green line here. So again, I don't want to piss any moon boys off, but that's what the charts are saying. It's not me, guys. This is what the charts are reflecting. Okay. So that's the important level that we need to watch. The 3-month has about 66 days to close. Let's crank it on down to the monthly and see what we have here. Alrighty. Okay, so volume's in. See that? Yes, good. All right, so we got about 3 days to close on this monthly candle here. Expect some volatility, guys. Again, it's still headed to the upside. That's fine. We got the stochastic RSI in the upper regions here. We also have the RSI, the yellow line here, almost at the 60-70 level. So it isn't in the oversold territory just yet, but it looks like it's steadfast on its way there. Okay, but not there just yet. And I think I put a red line down here I want to explain to you guys as well. Hopefully we'll get to that before the end of the video. And so the monthly, I'll say the monthly is pushing. The monthly is pushing higher. So I mean, it's pretty clear the monthly is definitely trying to reach. Well, it is reaching higher levels. There's no doubt about that. It's very clear to see that on the chart. And again, guys, we got to get above that level, 269. Let's call it. As soon as we can get a monthly candle's body to close above that level and hold above that level, then we'll be in a MVIS will be in a very good position to make higher moves. Now, remember, if you're new to the channel, or if you're a regular to the channel, guys, you know we pay attention to this moving average. I don't like to see the price, go too parabolic without just kind of hanging out, consolidating sideways, consolidating in a bullish pattern, whichever one, just to allow the moving average to stay within a close proximity of the price action. Okay, so all this parabolic up 200% in a day, and I hate to see that. I mean, it's great for profits, sure, but as far as a sustainable move in the markets to hold and continue the momentum to the upside, not so much. Okay, so that's that, and the monthly looks fair. Let's crank it down to the weekly, and then we're going to go back to the 3-day to close things out. I just want to show you something in the RSI. See here, the weekly. Got about 3 more days to close on this weekly candle. Looks like we're having resistance at this line here at about 269. And the way that, for those of you who aren't familiar, the way that I identify resistance levels is whenever a buying interest candle breaks above a certain level, and then the following candle is quickly rejected to close below that level, that's how I'm able to identify significant resistance levels or important resistance levels, whatever you want to call it, whether it's significant or not. And in this case, notice this weekly candle, it closed above. You see the top of that? Let me just kind of zoom in so you can see that there. Notice it closed above that level. See, the body closed above $2.69. But you see the very next week, the sellers are like, nope, don't even try it. Boom, they push the price right back below that line. And of course, as a result, we got that nasty move to the downside, which probably measures about 38%. So that's a really, really significant move. Now, one thing that I will point out and show you guys is this is something that I don't think a lot of people understand when they see this. I'm sure I mentioned this on a video before. This is actually considered, it looks like an hourglass. I mean, my circles, they get better by the day. But this candle is considered an anchor candle. It's something I made up myself. It's something that I'm able to identify and know what will happen after the trend is reversed from a downtrend, and when it starts to move back to the upside. I'm able to identify these candles and know with a pretty high degree of certainty whether or not they're going to meet or exceed these candles. And in this case, it's obvious that the price action has met the wick of this candle. Okay, So obviously, in hindsight, I don't sound like a genius because I'm saying it now, but I can just look at the chart and see that. But it also has the potential to reach as high as the top of that wick and even exceed that wick. Okay. And let's see here, and that's at about $3.03. Now, how long would it take? That's the golden question that people need to understand how to identify. And so far, I am unable to identify a time frame. I need a little bit more price action. Okay, I'll say that. But let's crank it on up to the. Could we go down to the 3-day? Do we have time? Yeah. Let's see. Very quickly here. I don't want this video to be too long here, guys. Stick with me. Hey, hit the subscribe button there. Hit the like button if you like the content so far. Leave a comment down below. Just help me out because I'm still new to this chart analysis stuff. So yeah, sometimes you guys can help me out as well, and we can all learn together. It'll be a nice little community here. Okay, so the 3-day here looks like it's trying to push. Took out that candle volume. Yes, good. On we go. So this has potential to move up. Let's see here. Yeah, it has potential. As long as it's making higher highs and higher lows. And I guess from a 3-day short-term look here, the previous high would be right here, 3 days. If it comes down to about $2 and about 5 cents, 6 cents, I mean, there's no need to panic. That's simply a breather in the trend here, and it still would be to the upside, and that would give the price not only a chance to take a breather and consolidate sideways, but also build up enough necessary momentum to break through the recent high, which is here at about $2.69. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing from a 3-day. Let's close this out and take a look at the monthly here to show you guys why this symbol may have already broken out in terms of how I'm looking at the RSI, but I do not like how far it is away from the moving average. I'll definitely take that into consideration if you are longing these levels. Okay, have some sort of logical entry or scale in method where you can actually either deploy more into your position or have an area where you're going to take losses and just kind of wait and see what the market does. Oh, this isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, by the way. Disclaimer. All right, so the RSI, I'll pull that up here. Let's see. All right. So here's how I look at the RSI. I'm sure I've gone over this before. So take a look at this RSI. Hopefully this is big enough for you guys can actually see it on the screen in the middle there. Okay. So I basically identify the previous level of resistance in the RSI. The previous level of resistance, which is obvious to me, is right here in July 2017. That's all this stuff is, guys. Don't complicate it. Support, resistance, resistance, support. Support, resistance, resistance, support. Okay? That's it. And this level here is at about 43.17-ish. Okay? And notice the RSI has breached above that level. Okay? Now, whether or not there's going to be a back test to confirm the resistance and continue higher is obviously something that we have to wait until the RSI actually does that. But yeah, this is, and you see, like when you go back in time, you see like there's kind of a close proximity of this line, little bounce there, breach below, break above, just kind of indecision as to whether or not it wants to stay above or near the 42 up to 43 level in the RSI. So that's the reason why I put this red horizontal line here, because I think this is a pretty important level to pay attention to because of the previous resistance and just the simple activity near the line. Okay, and you can even move it up a bit, something like this, the previous bounce, something like that. So I'd say this relative range, 45, even up to like 46, or even higher. You can go like all the way up to like 48. Okay. But this is one of the reasons why that I think that this instrument, as far as from a 3-month here, these are the 3 months, these aren't like daily or monthly candles, guys. This is pretty significant. So from a 3-month, it looks as though the price has technically broken out from an RSI's perspective. So it's likely that as long as the price stays above $1.22, again, I'm not saying it's going to get that low, guys. But if we have like some sort of extreme volatility where we get a spike down, as long as the buyers protect 122, There's only two other ways to go, sideways or up, guys. So that's basically how I'm looking at things. To continue the trend up, has to break above and stay above 269. An extreme case for the bullish case in terms of the price already breaking out. A low that needs to be protected is $1.22. And the highest that I can see this instrument getting from a conservative standpoint, if it breaks above 269, I can see it easily, well, relatively easily, reaching $6 up here at this level. So that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and you leave a comment down below. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's Napoleon Macro. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Be sure to check out more content on the channel. You should see a video popping on the screen. Check that out. Make sure I made an accurate call in that video. Comment in that video as necessary. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.